Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be reviewing Figues Agrumes from Maison Lancome, and I'm trying desperately to improve my French. It's so bad, but it translates to figs and citrus. This is a fig fragrance, obviously, from the title, from the house of Lancome as part of their more celebrated Maison Lancome line. And if you guys don't know, it's one of my favorite lines from a designer house. They're more elevated niche luxury lineups, and I'm really excited to review this fragrance for you today because I have very real thoughts on this scent. So if you'd like to know what I think, then keep watching. If I have any other reviews of fragrances from this house, I will link them below if you want to check them out. I am a huge lover of this line. Now this particular bottle, at the time of me filming this video, is my mom's bottle. She's staying with me until she heals. This is something that she bought herself when she was feeling a little bit better, when she was back from the hospital. I've been wearing it, and we've currently been discussing trading or swapping a few of my scents for me to get this bottle because I really like it and it smells really good on me, but it also smells really good on her. But for transparency purposes, this was not sent to me in review, nor did I buy this. I steal spritzes of this from my mom from time to time, and we both really enjoy it. Now the first thing I'm going to talk about is obviously the fig in this fragrance, but there's a lot of different notes in here. Specifically, there's blackcurrant, you have fig, you have jasmine, orange blossom, cedarwood, musk, and tonka in the base. And with fig, there's a variety of different ways figs can smell. They can smell green, they can smell fruity and caramelized and deep and luscious. They can smell milky, they can smell woodsy. There's a variety of different ways that figs can smell, and I am a huge fan of fig in any of its forms. Just give me all of the fig. And what I like about this scent is it's more of a lighter, more green, fresh fig, like a fig on a tree, not a fruity fig or a dessert or like a milky fig. I really enjoy the fact that this is a very fresh fragrance, and considering the name roughly translates to figs and citrus, I'm actually really excited that this is a lighter, more sparkly fig fragrance. Now the biggest thing with this scent that you're gonna have to realize is this fig is not an easy fig for everybody to wear. It is a safe, beautiful fragrance, and I do love its complexity and its beauty, and I love the fig, but it does open up incredibly green, incredibly strong. You get a lot of that mandarin in there, and mandarin is a very zesty, can be somewhat bitter citrus note, which I think pairs beautifully with the florals and the fig. But for some people, they need something sweeter, they need something softer or more aromatic to kind of tame that kind of zesty bitterness that the mandarin has. Now, the mandarin, in my opinion, is perfect, and I love that slightly biting citrus in the opening paired with the fig. It makes the fig green, almost slightly underripe. But for some people, it might not be that beautiful, juicy, fruity, decadent fig note that you're used to seeing or smelling in other more popular fig dominant scents. So if you do not like bright, sparkly green in your fragrance, like that greenness, like that slightly underripened kind of note, fresh, bitter, sparkly, zesty, astringent to some degree, you probably are not going to like the scent, at least in the opening. Now this has a beautiful longevity for a fig fragrance, and I like how the fig is present from start to finish. The opening has this green, very strong, citrusy, bright fig, and then as you wear it, I'd say about 1 to 2 hours on my skin, it becomes a little bit softer, a little bit more mellow, a little bit more fruity when the orange blossom and the jasmine come to the party. Now the jasmine and the orange blossom are there from start to finish, but the bright green, kind of zesty citrus note of mandarin is definitely going to be overpowering everything else except for the fig the first hour or two that you wear this on your skin. And I love that fresh, bright opening, but not everyone is going to be into that particular citrus mixed with these particular notes. It can be a little polarizing for some people and not for everyone, but I like it. I think it's fresh and zesty and alive. But when you get the jasmine and when you get the orange blossom and when you start to smell a little bit more of the musk and the tonka and the cedarwood in there, it blends together to create this beautiful kind of very refreshing fig fragrance. You don't get milkiness, you really don't get much fruitiness, but you get more of this feeling of this kind of wild fig tree that you're walking under. And it's just something that's very transportive, very beautiful, and very attractive. I find this to be a very mature fig fragrance. Some fig fragrances are very fruity and they can smell very youthful, very fun, very playful. Other ones can be more woody, or fig could be used in a way to kind of soften or work with a composition to kind of waken it up, or add that little bit of distinct fruity creaminess that you look for in fig fragrances, and it really just makes a composition just smell amazing. But I like that this smells like a more mature, very sophisticated, but very revitalizing and uplifting fig scent, and it's something that I really enjoy. This isn't a fragrance for everybody, and a lot of what I love about this line is that there are risks that are taken, but they're all very wearable and all very easy to understand. And even though this is just a fig and citrus fragrance, I find this to be one of the more challenging fragrances from the lineup, just because of that mandarin note. And for me, my taste, my bias to what I like to smell like, I love that mandarin note. That citrus is just perfect for this fragrance for me, but it's not gonna be for everybody. So just letting you guys know that. But if you do like green, fresh fragrances, if you're looking for a very unisex, citrusy, fruity fragrance, this is a great one. Definitely smells beautiful, and it performs like a beast. About 6 to 8 hours on my skin. Again, the first hour's very, very sharp, very green, very zesty and semi-bitter. Pithy is how I would probably describe it. But I love how that just kind of wakens up your nose, wakens up your senses. It's a very revitalizing, sparkly, uplifting fragrance. And the fig is just beautiful and just really perfect from start to finish for me. Again, at the 2 to 4 hour mark is where you're really going to get those beautiful florals. The citrus dies down, and then at the end you get kind of more of a musky, slightly woody fig fragrance. But from start to finish you get fig, and it is really beautiful. And if you guys like fig and you want to try a beautiful green unisexy fig, I guess that's a horrible way of saying it, but anyway, definitely give this fragrance a try if you have the opportunity to. I think it's really special. Anyway guys, that is my review of this gorgeous fragrance. I'm not going to try and butcher the French pronunciation again. I do listen to people saying these French words over and over at least 8 to 10 times. I just don't have the palate. My tongue doesn't do what it's supposed to do to say French words very well, so I don't want to butcher or offend anybody. Anyway guys, that is my review. I hope you enjoyed this fragrance. If you have had the opportunity to try this scent, let me know what you guys think below, positive or negative. I'd love to know what you guys think. And as always guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!